Have you ever thought that a simple glass of lemon water in the morning might be helping your health, but also might be the reason you feel more tired later on? After 60, some things that seem harmless can actually mess with how you feel every day. That warm lemon water first thing in the morning, it sounds natural, healthy, even refreshing. It's something many older adults do around the world. But here's the part most folks never notice. Right after drinking it, some people feel bloated, drained, maybe even a little dizzy or foggy. It's that feeling like something's off, even though you're doing the right thing. And no, it's not just because you're getting older. It's not your body breaking down. It might be something as simple as what you're eating right after the lemon water. Every morning, millions of people over 60 drink lemon water to support their liver, digestion, and immune system, but there are certain foods that, when eaten right after lemon water, cancel out the benefits, and worse, they can quietly build up effects over time, like inflammation, digestive upset, poor nutrient absorption, even gut pH imbalance. So instead of feeling light and energized, you feel heavy. Instead of feeling awake and ready, you want to crawl back into bed. And you don't even realize it's your breakfast causing it. The good news? You don't need to give up lemon water. Just know the 3 foods to avoid right after drinking it. And you'll feel a real difference: better digestion, less discomfort, more natural energy, no pills needed. And you're not alone. Hundreds of folks, from California to Malawi, Boston to the Philippines, have shared how this one small change made a big difference. So tell me, where are you watching this from? How old are you? And do you drink lemon water every morning? Drop a comment below. Your story might help someone else feel better too. Even the best habits need the right knowledge behind them. And when it comes to lemon water in the morning, the problem isn't the drink itself. It's what you eat right after. If you've lived more than 60 years, you've probably heard all kinds of advice about food and health. But as one man, Bill from California, commented, "If I followed every health video out there, I'd be lucky to live another 6 months." It sounds funny, but there's truth behind it. The older we get, the more sensitive our bodies become, and the more complicated all that advice feels. That confusion can lead to stress, and the stress doesn't help either. Let's start with why the body over 60 reacts more strongly to the wrong food combinations. When we're younger, the stomach is strong, the liver works hard, the digestive system handles a lot. But past 60, stomach acid often drops, and we make fewer digestive enzymes. So what you put into an empty stomach, like right after lemon water, matters more than ever. Take this story. A 76-year-old woman from the Philippines said she drank warm lemon water, then chewed raw garlic to lower her blood pressure. Both are natural remedies. Both have benefits. But together, they left her feeling bloated and a little nauseous every morning. Then she tried spacing them an hour apart, and just like that, the discomfort went away. Another case. Rose from Germany, age 65, said she used to sip coffee right after her lemon water. "I figured it was fine. I felt alert enough. But I had this low-level bloating every morning and didn't realize why." Then she followed advice to wait 45 minutes before drinking coffee. The results? Lighter stomach, better mood, and even better sleep. There's no one-size-fits-all rule. But one thing is constant. The digestive system after 60 is like a finely tuned machine. Treat it right, and it will serve you well. Lemon water can be a great fuel. Just don't mix it with the wrong thing at the wrong time. Now let's get to the heart of it. Some foods might seem harmless, but when eaten right after lemon water, they can actually cause your body to work against itself. And at the top of the list? Coffee. Surprised? You're not alone. Coffee is a morning must for millions of people. Take Mr. Henry, 74, from Texas. He once said, "A day without coffee is a day without energy." But what he didn't know was this: drinking coffee right after lemon water was quietly working against his body by triggering a sudden spike in stomach acid. Here's what happens. Lemon water tells your stomach, "Hey, get ready, food's coming." It starts releasing acid to help with digestion. But then comes coffee, a strong stimulant, and it pushes your stomach into acid overload. The result? For many people, heartburn, a sour stomach, or just that restless, uneasy feeling in their gut all morning long. Linda, a longtime viewer from Florida, age 68, used to think her morning bloating was just part of getting older. Then she tried waiting 45 minutes after lemon water before having coffee. Her words? For the first time in years, my stomach felt calm the whole morning. That's not magic. That's your body finally getting the chance to breathe. So what's the solution? You don't need to give up coffee. Just switch the order. Drink your lemon water, then give it 45 to 60 minutes. In that time, take a walk, stretch, or prep a nutrient-rich breakfast. Then enjoy your coffee. Lemon water isn't the enemy. Neither is coffee. But the right timing might be the key to avoiding all those little discomforts you thought were just part of aging. And with that knowledge, you take back control of your own health, one small change at a time. If coffee is the sweet trap of the morning, then the second surprise on the list is dairy, milk, cheese, yogurt, and more. Most older adults have heard they should drink milk to keep their bones strong. More calcium, better bone health, right? But here's what most people don't hear. If you drink lemon water and follow it up with dairy, you might be making things harder on your stomach. Take Jeanette, age 72, from Ohio. She always thought the dull stomach aches she got in the morning were just from cold weather. Her routine? Lemon water when she woke up. Then a warm glass of milk a few minutes later. The result? Bloating, nausea, and some days she had to lie down until nearly noon. Then she watched a health video from the community and decided to try something different. She let her stomach rest for an hour before having milk. Her words? My stomach felt light, like I was 40 again. So what's going on here? It's simple chemistry. Lemon has citric acid. Milk has proteins and fats. When they meet too soon in the stomach, the milk can curdle, slowing digestion and creating that heavy, sour feeling in your gut. When you're younger, your digestive system can push through. But after 60, that system gets more sensitive and less forgiving. You don't have to quit milk. You don't have to give up your favorite cheese or yogurt. But give your body time to handle the lemon water first. Let it settle for about an hour. Then go ahead and enjoy your milk, maybe with oats, whole grain toast, or a light, nourishing breakfast. The key isn't cutting everything out. It's learning what your body needs. And when it needs it. Sometimes, it only takes a tiny change to make a big difference. That's how smart, Modern aging works, not by avoiding everything, but by choosing the right time for each thing. And your body? It will thank you for it. The third enemy on this list isn't on your breakfast table. It's usually in your medicine cabinet. Yes, we're talking about prescription medications, something most of us over 60 take every morning. From blood pressure pills, diabetes meds, antacids, calcium or iron supplements, even light antibiotics, it might seem harmless to take them right after lemon water. But that combo could quietly be causing your body to spiral into morning chaos. Take Robert, 75, from Texas. He used to drink lemon water and immediately swallow his morning handful of pills. I thought I was being efficient, helping the meds absorb faster, he said, but after a few months, he started noticing nausea, burping, and that the meds just weren't working like they used to. A pharmacist in his family pointed out something surprisingly simple. The acid in lemon can interfere with how some medications work, especially antacids, calcium supplements, or certain antibiotics like tetracyclines. And for someone managing chronic conditions, even a small shift like this can throw off the whole treatment rhythm. Some meds actually need a neutral or alkaline environment to absorb properly. But if you've just had lemon water, which boosts stomach acidity, the meds may not activate as they should. Worse, some interactions can irritate the stomach lining, leading to long-lasting fatigue, light digestive troubles, or dizziness. So, what's the fix? It's simple. If you start your day with lemon water, wait 30 to 60 minutes before taking your medication. Or, if you need to take meds right after waking up, use plain water and save your lemon water for later in the morning. You don't need to give up lemon water. And you certainly don't stop taking your medication. It's all about getting the timing right. Because once we hit 60 and beyond, staying healthy isn't just about what we take, it's about when we take it. And what we combine it with. And your body? It will always thank you for treating it with that kind of care. One of the most common struggles people face as they age is this feeling. I'm doing everything right, and I still don't feel well. They cut out sugar, cut back on salt, drink lemon water every morning, eat more greens, do some light movement in the afternoon. And yet, the bloating stays. The headaches linger. The fatigue just won't go away. So they blame it on age. But here's the truth. It's usually not your age. It's how certain healthy habits are being combined, without understanding how they quietly interact with each other. Lemon water is a perfect example. It's a good habit, a simple one, but when paired the wrong way, it can become like a tiny pebble in your shoe, annoying, hard to spot, but affecting you all day long. Take Eileen, 69. From Florida. She shared in the comments that she had been drinking lemon water for 10 years with no problem. But after watching the video, she realized something. She was always drinking it with her morning espresso. About an hour later, her stomach would rumble. She assumed it was hunger or her blood pressure meds. But once she changed her routine, lemon water first, followed by a light breakfast, and coffee 45 minutes later, her results were clear. No more bloating, she wrote, and I actually feel more alert instead of worn out. There's no one-size-fits-all answer when it comes to health. But one truth stands strong: when you pay attention to your body, it speaks back with comfort, with clarity, with calm energy. That light, refreshed feeling you thought was gone after 70? It's still there. It just needs the right environment to show up. Lemon water isn't a miracle. But when used wisely, knowing when to drink it, and what not to pair it with, it becomes what it's meant to be. A gentle start, a smarter way to wake up your body. And when your morning starts right, your whole day flows better. Sometimes all it takes is one small shift to take back control of your health. Once you understand that not all foods are safe after lemon water, the next step is simple. Start choosing the ones that actually help lemon water work better. We're not just avoiding what hurts, we're finding what helps. That's how a good habit becomes part of a full health ecosystem inside your body, especially at a time in life when every food decision can affect your sleep, your mental clarity, and how quickly you bounce back from illness. Take oatmeal, for example. A lot of older folks ask, I usually eat oatmeal with milk in the morning, but now I know dairy and lemon water don't mix well, so what should I do? The answer is easier than you think. Just switch to unsweetened almond milk or oat milk. Your digestion will thank you. You'll still get that warm, comforting feeling, and a steady stream of energy throughout your morning. One viewer from the Philippines, age 75, shared that he drinks lemon water and eats raw garlic every morning to manage his blood pressure, and he's never needed medication. Now, that approach may not be right for everyone. But here's the point. He found what worked for his own body. That's the real lesson. You don't have to follow what everyone else is doing. You just need to know what you're doing, why you're doing it, and whether it truly makes you feel better. Lemon water is just a starting point. But it's what you build on top of that, the foods you pair it with, the timing, the way you observe your body, that determines whether your health improves or declines. So try this. Start your day with lemon water. Then, 30 minutes later, have a bowl of oatmeal, a few slices of banana, maybe a sprinkle of chia or flaxseed. Then watch how your body responds. Write it down. Track the patterns. Bit by bit, you'll create your own health map, built from real experience, not just advice from the internet. By now, you know more about the 3 types of foods to avoid after lemon water. And you've also discovered what kinds of choices can support your body. So now it's time to turn that knowledge into action. No need to overcomplicate things. I want to invite you to a simple 7-day challenge. Each day, just pick one thing, a habit, a food, or even a supplement, related to your lemon water routine, and ask yourself 2 questions. Do I really need this? Is this helping me feel better, or the opposite? You can start by printing out a list of 5 things you want to avoid or change, especially things you've learned from today's video. Stick it on your fridge. That way, every morning when you walk by, you'll be reminded of something important. Health isn't automatic. It's the result of intentional choices, repeated daily. Here's an example. A viewer from California, age 75, used to drink lemon water and then go straight for her morning espresso. After watching this video, she decided to wait an hour before her coffee. By day 3, she noticed no more burning sensation in her stomach. A small shift, with real results. You don't have to change your whole world. Just start by changing what you follow lemon water with. That alone can spark a chain reaction. Better digestion, sharper focus, even deeper sleep at night. And if you're joining this challenge, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment. Here's where I'm starting. Maybe you're cutting out dairy, delaying coffee, or just adding a 30-minute pause after lemon water. We're all learning, but what matters is this: you're taking action, and that is what truly sets you apart. There's one thing I truly believe. Health advice isn't always right, not because doctors aren't smart or medicine doesn't work, but because your body is unique. No lab result, no chart, no test number can fully understand how you feel better than you. And that's the biggest lesson from hundreds of comments we've seen. So many people believed that fatigue was just part of aging. They blamed the bloating, the joint pain, the brain fog on getting older. But then they made one small change to their lemon water routine, and things began to shift. One man, 76, from the Philippines, stopped drinking coffee right after his lemon water. He waited an hour instead. My stomach felt lighter. My mind felt sharper, he shared. Another woman, 97, from Boston, still drinks lemon water every morning, and says it's one of the things that keeps her alert and steady. Health doesn't come from following every piece of advice. It comes from learning what actually works for you. It comes from hearing the advice, and then listening to your own body. It comes from making conscious choices about what you put in your mouth each morning. If there's one thing you share with a loved one today, let it be this. This video might protect you from hidden food interactions, but it might also spare someone you care about from unnecessary fatigue. From discomfort they've accepted as just part of life. We don't have endless time to experiment anymore. But we do have the power to choose wisely, if we stay alert and willing to reflect. So now, I'll leave you with a question. What's one small habit you've been doing that you're now willing to question? At this stage in life, we no longer live on autopilot. Every habit, every choice we make has a clear effect on our health, our clarity, and the quality of each day we live. There's no time left for guesswork. Now is the time to live wisely, not rigidly, but mindfully. Not to fear everything, but to ask the right questions. What moves me most about lemon water isn't the vitamin C or the pH level. It's the image of a 75-year-old father sitting quietly with his glass of lemon water, simply because his daughter said, "Dad, try this. It might help your digestion." It's the message from a 63-year-old mother in Florida who said, "I've always had coffee right after lemon water. But now that I know better, I'll wait. I deserve a gentle morning." That's love. That's care, passed from one generation to the next. That's what makes life after 60 more than just living, it makes it meaningful. I know many of you have lost someone you loved to an illness that could have been prevented. I know some of you have told yourselves, "I'm old, of course I'm tired." But today, you can choose differently. Not because you're weak, but because you're strong enough to take charge. Not because you're afraid, but because you care enough to act. So if this video brought you something valuable, here's what I'd ask. Subscribe so you don't miss important guidance for life after 60. Leave a comment, not just for me, but so others know they're not alone. And if you know someone, a partner, a parent, an old friend, who drinks lemon water each morning without knowing the 3 things to avoid, send them this video. It might be the most meaningful health gift you ever give. Because when we know better, we live better, and we love each other in the right way.